All right, this is going to be a review and demo of the Overmont all-terrain folding wagon. A couple key points, and really just want you to understand sizing, and I'll walk through it. But its unfolded size is 35.5 inches by 20 inches by 22. We'll call it 23 inches. So I'm giving you a little bit higher. Exact storage or sizes are on the box and on the listing that I'll put in there. Basically, it's 15 by 9 by 26 for storage size. Really, the key component is, for me at least, is the capacity. It can hold 265 pounds, so that's a lot of stuff. I'm going to be primarily using this for like softball equipment, coaching equipment, stuff like that. All the gear that we use. It is a 23.5 pound wagon, so that it might not be perfect for everybody as far as weight. You may need two hands to lift it back into your car, but the really cool thing is the folding capability. So if you're familiar, a lot of carts and wagons will fold and they'll be long and like this. However, when this thing's folded up, it's actually going to be like this. So I know the box is wide, but it really, once it's done, it's going to be really a very, very cylinder style, compact. So if your trunk space or your cabin space is really looking for width, then it doesn't matter which one you use. But if you're tight on width and you have some height that it can go in, this will actually be a really nice fit. So let's open it up. Let's go through it and show you kind of how it's put together, and more importantly, what it's like with some of its strengths. There's going to be, of course, your wheels are going to be in there. You're going to have a lot of different pieces to this. I believe this is going to simply be kind of the how-to. So you're, of course, going to have your instructions. So let's talk about little pieces at the beginning here. This is going to be kind of what goes into your wagon, and it's also going to be the case. So we'll get to that in a minute. The wagon itself, without the wheels. And so that just simply means that the wheels are all going to be here. All right, so before we put this thing together, what I want to point out real quick is the width of the wheels here. And I'm also going to point out that there's two different types of wheels. There's two that will come with locks, and you're going to want to put them ideally by the front of the cart that has the handle, and then you'll have two more that are going to be without that handle. So to get these things going, or get these on, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to have this brake facing again, this part here. So we're literally just going to pop them on. They're 360, so it's not going to matter, but they just pop on very simply. Just like that. And of course, I'm going to need to open it up a little bit just to make the easy fit. And these will be more of a straight, so these will not rotate. So it's going to go on a little differently. So you're just going to need to open it up a little bit to make sure that you can fit it in. But they fit in very easily. And then we just pop it open up. Spread it out, push down in the middle, and then of course what we're going to want to do is just lay this in just like that. All right, and so once it's put together and you're ready to put it away, you're just going to pop this base out. And again, you can use it without that, but I would always recommend it. And then you're really just going to pull this up to a point where it closes. And you'll have to forgive me trying to do this one-handed, so I'm going to just put it back on the base. All right, now once we're there, all we're going to do is bring this around. Should tighten up, and we're going to Velcro in. So I'm sure once you do this a couple times, it'll be a lot easier, but it'll be folded up and used to being in that position. But quite simply, you're just going to Velcro them on, and then of course you can carry. From there, you can put stuff on the sides. You know, you can do a lot of different things, but it's easy storage, and again, I can lift and store, and that's the beautiful part about that size. So let's get it back open and kind of just walk you through some of the other components to this that I like. So on the outside here, what we'll have is two big storage containers for drinks or whatever we're looking for. All right, so for the outer bag, what we're going to do is just simply install like so. And this will give us additional storage areas to put like an umbrella or, you know, extra bags, anything that I need to store on the side. And again, I'll have pockets here as well as the zipper here. So a lot of great storage capacity here. And again, these things kind of just straighten out eventually. So just make sure you turn them a little bit, and that'll make it a lot easier. So you zip them up tight. And again, you've got your brakes, which will display outside, you know, you're literally just going to press that down. It locks into place and unlocks. And should I need to remove the wheels, they're literally just going to push this yellow in, and they come right out. So very easy, lock in place, remove, based on storage areas and needed capacity. So let's load this thing up and give it a demo. All right, again, to showcase this, plenty of bottle size, so big, you know, Gatorade size bottles fit in there. Tons of capacity, multiple, you know, bags, multiple buckets. Got room for my net tee on the side. All just hooks in, and again, this kind of just, one of the nice things about this is if you've ever been dealing with these, this thing does not drop immediately, so we're just rolling it around. But I want to show you on grass as well that it slides and moves very simply and easily. So again, just simple.
Works great, multiple surfaces, easy to operate, stuff like that. So hopefully this gives you a good demo of what it's like, and hopefully it helps your buying decisions. Thanks.